When you log into my math lab, the first thing you're going to see is this home page. It's kind of nice because it tells you when things are due during the next couple of weeks. You can forward through the calendar. Any announcements will be made right here. The Getting Started video is this video. If you click on it, there's a link. The syllabus is the syllabus that you will find on Blackboard, same exact one. It's a convenient place to have it since you'll be spending a lot of time here. Be mindful of the due dates because this is very important. So, for example, this chart tells you that by 11 p.m. when your assignments are due. Now, on the homework assignments, so this means everything in section 1.4 is due, meaning homework and quizzes. The homework assignments, you can do them late with a 10% penalty, but the quizzes are due on the due date. So if you don't do the quiz by the due date, this big quiz, especially this big quiz number 1 or big quiz number 2, but any quizzes that are in section 1.4, 1.5, if you don't do them by the due date, then you just get zeros on them. So you can see that I have several things I call big quizzes. Well, those are really a chapter test. This would be like a chapter test on all of this material, and this would be a chapter test on all of this material, etc. The calendar is a big picture of what the course home was. It tells you when things are due, when things are available. You can look, this was August, so not a lot that's due. But if you see in September, there's a lot of stuff due. Whenever you're going to be working through your homework, you're going to see, let's just go there for a second. You'll see a notice that says review the order of operations handout. Well, the handouts are over here. So this is your handouts from your homework. If you click on it and then click on the order of operations handout, there it is. You should go ahead and print it out and review over it before you try the quizzes or the homeworks or anything like that. So most of your time is going to be spent on this button right here, homework. Now, the unfortunate thing about the homework is you really need to hit show all, because what you want to do is you want to see all the assignments in order. So notice it says assignments 21 through 40. Well, you want to start at the beginning, so you got to click this left arrow, and there's your first assignment. Review the order of operations handout like we talked about before. Then you're going to do the section 1.4 tutorial. Now notice right now that homework 1.4 has a little flag on it because it says you must do, if you kind of put your finger over it there, it said you must do the tutorial. So the tutorial is different videos. It might be a PowerPoint. Basically, you have to at least click on one, and you actually don't have to actually watch the videos, but if you don't have any idea what's going on, then you probably should watch the videos. But if you get one check mark, then if you go back to the homework, and again, don't forget to hit show all, notice that the homework 1.4 is open. So you can do homework 1.4. It's going to be, in this case, it's 13 questions. If you click on any of the questions, the nice thing is that it's going to have these help buttons that will help you through. When you get done, what's going to happen is if you go back, and you, again, don't forget to hit that show all again, and go back to the first page. If you completed your homework, you can then do the quiz. And so the only prerequisite for the quiz is that you've done your homework. Now remember, you get infinitely many tries on your homework as you wish. You're only going to get 2 tries for your quiz grade. So remember, your homework grade and your quiz grades both count towards your grade. And the other piece of that puzzle is the test. So every now and then you'll see right there, that's where they're telling you to do big quiz number 1. If I move over to the next page, It's telling me, oh, it's not showing, but there's going to be a test. There's a test after that. So whenever you see the test, those won't be available. That's when you'll have to come to class. Now, the quizzes and test buttons do show the quizzes and the test, but you really don't need that button, because if you go to the homework and you click Show All, it shows you the homework, quizzes, the test, everything. The gradebook is where you can go and pretty much keep up with your grade. The interactive textbook is nice. Let's say you want to, you really don't feel confident with the videos, you really don't like it, you just want to look through the book. Then go to, let's say, Chapter 1, if we're in Chapter 1, Section 4, that's the thing you're looking for. And basically just go to the multimedia textbook and hit Find Now. So it's down here. I'm going to click on it. And hopefully it opens up. And then what happens is, if you notice, a couple of things. First of all, this is the textbook you would have had to buy. So the reason why I don't ask you to buy a textbook is because it's here. Now notice I had said I wanted to go to 1.4. Here's 1.4. The nice thing is that it's interactive. What I mean by that is, if you look at this example number 1, there's these buttons you can click. So there's a video for that example, and then there's a you can try it type thing. So if you need to go to the next page, just click the arrow over here. There's your next page. So you can see it's very nice. It shows the whole book. So the next button is the Pearson Tutoring Services. That's they give you 30 minutes for free. It's online. After that, I think you have to pay for it. And then the last thing is a video notebook. What it does is, it actually just, for some people it may be useful, it just gives you an organized way to take notes when you're looking at the videos. So first of all, we won't be starting in section 1.2, we'll be starting in section 1.4. So if you look, I mean, you could print these out. So there's section 1.4. This would be, if you're watching the videos, this would be a nice way to take notes during your watching. Again, you don't have to use that. Okay, I think that's it. So I think that's everything about the course. Hopefully you'll have a great semester.